song Machine asks the question, what if Icarus thought he was an airplane? It's an exploration of burnout and the refusal to see one's own limits. With this song, I wanted to create an unconventional rock track using only orchestral string instruments and drums. The violins and cello use a combination of bowing, pizzicato, which is plucking the strings, and collegno, which is hitting the strings with the back of the bow. There's also the electric harp, both with and without distortion. The goal was to create this building, anxious momentum throughout the song. This was the first music video for my album Timescape, for which I had a very clear image in my head of what I wanted. I was really inspired by the aesthetic of German expressionistic silent films, like The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari or Metropolis. Not unlike Metropolis's merge between human and robot, I wanted to feel like a machine breaking down. I created the concept art in Procreate, and in retrospect, it's really close to the final result. I reached out to my friend Kay to help me with the music video. She also co-directed the music video for my song Quid Pro Quo back in 2022. She's an absolute wizard when it comes to practical special effects. So together we found silicone prosthetics to turn me into a machine. We painted the prosthetics to add rust and texture to the faux metal elements to make them look a little bit more realistic. I had 2 prosthetics on my back, one on my neck, one on my leg, one on my arm. Each took about 45 minutes to apply. We filmed in the middle of a heat wave, so we were a little bit concerned with the makeup and the prosthetic glue melting. It also didn't help that I was wearing a black woolen turtleneck in 35-degree weather, which I didn't really think through when I was planning the video. On set, Kay operated the camera, and my friends Kat did the lighting, and Marielle did my glamorous makeup. She also did the makeup for my cover video of Barbie Girl, because that amount of makeup is just completely out of my skill set. We filmed everything in my apartment, as usual. In the edit, I added the mechanical elements from stock footage, and I extended some of the backgrounds to make the space feel bigger. Have you ever wondered why old films sometimes seem sped up? It's because they were shot at a lower frame rate. So a lot of old silent films were filmed around 16 or 18 frames per second, but then projected back at 24 frames per second. So the footage was being played back faster than it was filmed. I wanted to emulate this effect, both for aesthetic accuracy, but also to make my movements feel precise and quick, like a machine. Of course, this can be done by filming at a regular frame rate and speeding up the footage after, but this can result in dropped frames and uneven movements. We filmed on the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro, which offers the option of custom frame rates. So we decided to shoot at 18 frames per second. But we needed to make sure everything would stay in sync. So I was lip syncing to the song played back at a 75% speed, so that once the video was sped up, everything lined up okay.
I am machine, I am mechanical, methodical. I am machine, I am dependable, infallible.
It's a subtle effect, but I think it does add a little bit of mechanical precision.
I am machine, I am dependable, infallible.
If you haven't already, go check out the music video for Machine and all the other music videos from my album Timescape.